called us, that's why he looked at us as sheep. And this is a part two. I just seen it. It's a part two coming on. But yeah, that's why the Lord called us sheep, because we easily to go follow other doctrines and other guides, because we don't like to take accountability for nothing. Even though that we knowing that what we doing is wrong. Even if we don't even if we don't physically do that wrong, if we think about it, we knowing our thought process alone, the act of our thought process is wrong, we don't take accountability for that. Because we look at it as shit, can't nobody see what's in my mind. But the Lord know, right? The Lord know. He know. Even though you didn't perform that act, the Lord know, right? But Yahweh Shai came to make us more accountable, right? And to change that inner mind, right? Where if you do have a messed up thought in your mind, right, you correct it to yourself instantly. Besides you just having that thought and you just like, shit, it is what it is. Can't nobody see that. It is what it is. Because guess what Satan do? Satan, if you don't correct that in your mind and say, Lord, forgive me for that. I'm wrong for that thought process right there, Lord. I ain't even supposed to be thinking like that. Even though, and I ain't saying you got to tell nobody else, because don't nobody else know what's in your mind. But what Satan will do is, if you don't correct that right then and there, he'll play on that. He'll play on that thought process. You know what I'm saying? Because he like, okay, you ain't correct that. So guess what that mean? You really wanna manifest that. So he'll make the temptation stronger for you to go ahead, and eventually you would manifest that in your reality. Okay? And you still have forgiveness. Even though you manifested in the reality, there still is a chance for you to forgive through the blood of Yahweh Shai. You just can't do that shit no more, King. You know what I'm saying? But the church has trained us that, well, you could do it again. And you could do it again. And you could do it again. You could do it as many times as you want to. As long as you say, Lord, forgive me. That's you not being forgave, King. That blood not covering you. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, man, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I hope y'all really learned something today. This has been on my spirit for a minute. I'm gonna start coming with more new covenant. Look, even the angel agreed, because I've been in a whole war, man. It's a war right now. In the spirit, it's a war with us amongst Israel. Between the brothers of the new covenant and those who are still holding on to this old covenant. It's a war with Israel and the church. The modern day black church. It's a war. So the ministers of the new covenant are the ones who actually have it right. And we on the battlefield. We the ones that the Most High sent back to the earth to minister to you guys and wake you guys up, man, and let you know y'all free. You got liberty through Yahweh Shai. You need that blood. Let's go to Ezekiel 9:4 before I get out of here. Right? Because we coming into a serious time. Jacob's trouble, the mark of the beast. Right? But if you ain't got this blood, you going to take the mark of the beast. If you ain't got this blood, your ass going to get knocked out doing Jacob's trouble, or you going to get drafted. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or if you do get drafted and you ain't got the blood, your ass going to get knocked off over there. You understand me? Let's go to Ezekiel 9:4. Right? Let's go to Ezekiel 9:4, because these Hebrew, IUIC, not GMS, because GMS teach the mark of the beast correct. They teach the mark. They understand that the mark of the beast in Revelation 13 and 16, mark is charagma. Those are two different words. The mark in Ezekiel 9:4 is a total different word in the Greek than the word mark in Revelation 13:16. Your Christian church probably don't even know that. Your preacher, he ain't studying. He don't know that shit. So if he read that, it's the same mark. It's the same mark. Sit your dumb ass down. You don't know them two different words with two different definitions. Right? That's like the word fly. The word fly, FLY, has multiple definitions, right? If I say I have to fly to Chicago tomorrow for a business meeting, but the only definition of the word fly that you know is an insect, me and you gonna have an argument. I swear we will. We gonna have a motherfucking argument. right? Because you don't have no understanding. You're misusing and misdefining the word. And that's what a lot of preachers do because they not studying. Yeah, I'm calling you hoes out. I'm calling you hoes out. And you Hebrew Israelites, the ones that are studying, your problem is y'all done took that bag. You compromised just like the preacher now. You know what I'm saying? That's why IUIC can't really even challenge the preachers in them no more. Because y'all in the same boat now. Y'all done took that motherfucking bag. Right? And I'm even thinking GMS. Through the spirit, I'm saying that. GMS. For y'all to not admit that the new covenant is we're living in a new covenant. I think you niggas done took that bag. And that's the spirit got me saying that. I want to go to Ezekiel. Where my boy Ezekiel at, man? Let my boy come on out of there. Let him come on out. Cause man, Trump just did something major, boy. Trump had them tariffs. Nigga, the stock market been down all day, nigga. That we looking at a Great Depression right now. Ain't no bouncing. I don't really think it's a Great Depression right now, dog. We done experienced our roaring 20s. Now we in the 30s. Great Depression time, baby. You understand me? And we got war just knocking. Right? I had a brother on the phone. Shout out to that brother if he watching my video. Brother on the phone the other day tell me, man, I don't think we gonna see World War III. You feel me? I say, bro, with all that's going on, and you still can't see World War III, that's that faith. And if he watching me right now, my dog, you need to check your spiritual temperature. Because I know you a history major. I know you are. But you need to check your spiritual temperature. Because for you to make a statement like that, that means you have no faith. And that's scary. That's scary. Because you're living in one of the most pathetic times right now. And I got videos on that. Just go check me out. You feel me? Check me out. Because we got Israel going against Gaza, right? We got America, right? Just made all these terrorists against the whole world. Not just China and Mexico and Canada. The whole fucking globe. Trump put tariffs on the whole fucking globe, right? That sedition amongst men that's about to pop off, right? And if you know history, right, my brother, I'm talking to you. I ain't gonna call your name, but I'm talking to you. If you know history, you should know what popped off World War II. It was tariffs, in case you don't know. But I love that brother. He was a very intelligent brother that I was speaking with. And I speak to a lot of intellectual brothers, man. Very intelligent brothers. They just, don't have the spirit. You need that faith. Without faith, the Holy Spirit can't reside in you. You need that faith. Give a fuck who you is, how much you done learned. What school you done went to. What motherfucking Hebrew Israelite camp you done studied under. How many precepts you know. You ain't got that faith, you ain't shit. You ain't shit at all. There go my boy Ezekiel. Ezekiel pop out. Ezekiel popped out. Like, boy, yeah, you own one. I see you, King. I got you. You feel me? This is Ezekiel 9:4, right? It say, and this is one of my favorites, dog, because we really living in this time. We about to see this shit pop off. A lot of y'all about to die. Like Tupac say, I see death around the corner. Gotta stay high while I survive in the city where you skinny niggas die. If they bury me as a G nigga. You heard me? Yeah. You understand me? Death is around the corner. That bitch is knocking. Knocking. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of more homeless people. Yeah, because in World War II, I'm about to go to Ezekiel, but I'm talking because that brother's spirit jumped on me because I know I'm on his mind. I'm on his spirit right now. In World War II, right, the draft happened. Yeah, the draft happened because the Great Depression happened. So to keep the people from getting on the fucking president ass, right, he sent him off the wall. Same thing about to happen now. To keep these motherfuckers from getting on Trump ass, Trump gonna send y'all ass on off the wall. Yeah. You feel me? Basically, it's a form of population control. Because they know majority of y'all ain't coming back home. Right? The Bible say majority of y'all ain't coming back home from World War III. But yeah, war is gonna happen. Iran already said what Trump said. If Iran don't get rid of their nuclear missiles, he gonna bomb them like never fucking before. But Russia stepped up when Trump said that and said, if you do anything to Iran, I'm going to fuck you up. World War III. World War III. Yeah, World War III. And Russia told Trump, I'm not giving up Ukraine. Nigga, I'm not stopping. And not only am I going to get Ukraine, I'm going to go get all the other motherfucking countries. That y'all motherfuckers, NATO and the EU, and you bitch, United States of America, that you tried to take from me. I'm going to get them. You understand me? World War III. Look how the angel had to agree. But and in the process of that, Jacob's trouble is gonna pop off in the United States of America. That's hard times. That's martial law. That's sedition amongst men. Right? That's mark of the beast. Right? You might even see you gonna see a lot of dead bodies. Right? You gonna see a lot of more pestilences. Right? And the zombie conversation with the Marburg disease is still not off the table. Right? And if you don't know what the Marburg disease is, I advise you to go look up a guy by the name of Todd Callender. He goes deep into detail about the Marburg disease. I'm giving you niggas game out there. Better be listening, because very soon I won't be here. None of us will. None of the men of the New Testament, right? We won't be here, right? Because they're going to get rid of this internet. Right? Famine of the word. Amos chapter 8. Famine of the word. They're going to get rid of this shit. They got to go bye-bye. Because there's a new system that's coming in place. I'm going to get Ezekiel, but the spirit on me. There's a new system, a new digital system that Trump is ushering in. Trump was chosen to usher in the new digital system. Okay? And it's not just digital money, but it's the whole digital system altogether. Okay? Right? So if you ain't got no faith, if you ain't covered by that blood of Yahweh Shai, them drones gonna get you. Them robots gonna get you. You understand me? Yeah, nigga, you gonna be hunted. Right? You won't be able to go in a motherfucking store and get something to eat. You don't know when you might take sick, and you won't be able to go in the hospital. You're gonna need the blood of Yahweh Shai to cover you. Okay? Let's go Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. That's the African Americans, Jamaicans, Haitians, and even including right now the Latino brothers and sisters and Native Americans, right? But Jerusalem is strictly really talking about the lower three tribes, right? Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Judah, the African Americans, Benjamin, the Jamaicans, and Levi, the Haitians, right? But now Jerusalem also signifies the whole of Israel. Let's see what the Lord say. He say, go through the city and go through the midst of Jerusalem and set a mark. Now, this mark is not the same mark in Revelation 13:16. That mark is a fucking RFID chip that's going to be implanted in your motherfucking hand, or that chip that's implanted in that old boy head that Elon Musk put in, right? That RFID chip, if you want to know who got that, go to Sweden. Type in Sweden and type in everybody in Sweden uses the RFID chip, and you're going to see it. But that's going to be all over the fucking globe, okay? But this mark is the Y in the Greek, which means to be exempt from judgment. Only way you're going to be exempt from judgment is through the blood of Yahweh Shai, believing in that blood and believing that blood cover you, right? Let's keep going. Set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Those are the men in the new covenant, right? That's crying. Want this shit to be over with. Tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Tired of America, tired of the wine in America. The word wine in the scriptures means false philosophies, false doctrines. We tired of this shit. Tired of homosexuality. We tired of this shit. Tired of feminism. Tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We tired of living in a fucking monarchy. You know what I'm saying? In a gynocracy. We tired of this shit. We're fucking tired. We're tired of democracy. We're tired. And to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. That word smite means kill, knock the fuck off, get rid of. And that's a death angel that's going to be doing this, right? Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. And motherfuckers get knocked off right now. That death angel is out here knocking motherfuckers off right now. Right now. Slay utterly old and young, right? Both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark. Why the Lord say, come not upon any man upon whom has the mark? And women, I know y'all scared with that verse right there, because it's like, damn, well, why he ain't say us? Why with us having the mark? Because the man is gonna be your covering. So if you under a man that got faith and he believe the blood covering him, you gonna be covered through him. He gonna be your shield. Yeah, that's for them hoes out there who say they don't need a man. Real soon you will. Real soon you're going to see the importance of a man, and his importance is going to be bigger than how much money he can give you, how well he put that dick off inside of you. Okay? And begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. That's talking about Great Millstone and them. All the camps, right? Because these are ancient men. I'm an ancient man. All of us are ancient men. All men on earth are ancient men, but I'm talking about the ancient men of Israel, right? The Lord is starting off with them, the camps, right? The niggas that know they Israel, right? But still refuse to get under the new covenant, right? You know what I'm saying? Your preachers, yeah, yeah, the Lord gonna be knocking motherfuckers off. That death angel, the Lord gonna summon that death angel, go get him, kill everything. And he doing it now. We just haven't seen the intensity of it. There's going to be a level of intensity that's on the rise real soon. And he said unto them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth. And they went forth and slew in the city. That means they killed every motherfucking body that ain't had that mark of the Y, that didn't have that faith to believe in the blood of Yahushua. And on that note, I hope you fellas have learned something. And if you are a female on my channel, I hope you have learned something too. Even though my channel is strictly really for men, but you are welcome to learn and you are welcome to listen. But I hope you have learned something. And until I see you guys again in the portal, just remember that you have to believe in the blood of Yahushua. Right? You ain't shit without the blood of Yahushua. Right? Before I leave, I want to just throw one more example out there. One of the laws, right? And I learned this from Great Millstone. That's why I don't understand how these brothers, I want to call them something else, but how these brothers, because I'm really pissed with these niggas right now. How these brothers don't understand that the blood of Yahushua is the initiation of the new covenant. But one of the laws is, a woman, when she's on her menstruation, right, she has to be put away, right, for 7 days. And even when she's off of her menstruation, she has to be put away 7 more days because she's defiled, right? Man, you go around women all day long. Women work now. Women around you all day long. Man, ain't no motherfucking woman gonna tell you when she on her period. And anything she touch, everywhere she go, it's defiled. You don't know that, King. Just that alone shows the importance of the blood of Yahushua and why you need to be covered under that blood. Why you have to accept that blood. If you don't accept that blood, guess what? That law I just said, my nigga, you gonna be judged by that. Anybody, look at the angel agreed. Anybody that refused to accept that you're in a new covenant or refuse to accept the blood, any one of the 613 laws, if you refuse to accept and say, I am under the blood of Yahushua, if you refuse that, if you refuse to say, I am in a new covenant, my nigga, any one of them 613 laws, you will be judged by. You have to understand that. And as a minister of the new covenant, I have to do my best to try to drill that into you guys. Okay? But until next time I see you guys in the portal again, I pray that the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, cover y'all and cover y'all homes and keep you all protected and also keep me protected in these trying and perilous times that we are currently approaching. And keep that faith, man. Keep that faith, bro. You know, because the believers, the elect, that's all we got. And until next time, I love y'all, man, and I'll catch y'all again in the portal. I'm out.